So here we are, week 72, which becomes a 9. So it's an end cycle now, evening. And it is the close of the Lion's Gate. So yes, we can see that we've got that end cycle as well. And it was this 17th day of the Lion's Gate, which becomes another 8-8. So, you know, today is really a very powerful day. And the energies are just amazing coming through. So it's like very much mother, father energy, because 17, 1 is mother, 7 is father. They come together, they become 8. It is as above, so below. It is masculine and feminine coming together. Just really beautiful. Unconditional love, forgiveness, all of that. Then being a 72, our 72nd session, we have becoming a 9. We have trust in your own creativity, trust in your relationships and your relationships with yourself, and tap into the wisdom that comes through with that. And, you know, follow through with things that you are wanting to create and bring forward. And then today's energies itself is a 41-5 day. So it's very much about change, and changes that come when we think from our heart. So it's about unifying heart, mind, and allowing the changes to come forth with that and from that. Very big energy for liberation and freedom. And that's exactly how I have been feeling the energy, and it seems like others are also feeling the energy in that way today. Very freeing, very liberating, very, you know, everything is okay. And the vision that I didn't have a vision today, actually. I went into meditation a lot earlier today than I normally do because I had a busy day ahead of me. And I wasn't given a vision. I was given an energy. And the energy was of higher love. It was just all-encompassing. It was so beautiful and very, very strong. And that higher love is the love of self-love. But it's the love of our higher self. So it's a higher self-love, and it's higher self-love. So beautiful, beautiful energy. You know, the heart bursts open, the tears flood forth. You know, it's not an emotion that is sadness, or it's just love, absolute, pure, unconditional love. And that's what today is all about. 17 becomes unconditional love, Father, Mother, God energy. That's what we are working with today. So beautiful, beautiful energy, bringing the light codes through for that. Shuffle away. Let's get some cards happening here to see what's going to come through. I call today the Unconditional Love Day, because that's how I've been feeling all day, doing things that are just Unconditional Love Day. And I'm hoping that in such an abundant energy, because that's what this is, it's a very, very abundant energy. I'm hoping that we don't have an abundance of cards flying out. So, first card today. We are nearly there. All the heaviness, all the hard work is, we're nearly there. Nearly the end of the battle, and we have a message here being clearing out lots of things today, cleaning, yes, yeah, it's been a great day for that, like letting go of anything that has been feeling heavy. And that's like this, let go of what was heavy. Don't need to take it with us. And nearly there, you know, the arrival time is almost there, because all we have to do is just drop the weight of the burdens, drop the weight of the wounds, drop the weight of the cares, the worries, and all of that. Tap into that higher source of higher love, higher self-love, and the universe will provide everything else just to open up and follow through for us. Hello, what do you have for us today? So the first card, setting those intentions to know that you're almost there, almost there. Look at that, how fantastic. Heavy, nearly done, nearly there. You can do it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because time for celebration is almost here. And the Three of Cups is like, yes, that just like joyous, joyous emotion that comes forth when you know that you have tapped into the higher energies and you have achieved something that maybe you have been wanting to achieve for a long time, and you feel so elated with it. And that's what that card is, very much a celebration card, very much elation. Elation with your creation, because it's the second card for today. And the third card is, keep chipping away. So this is like, to me, I always say this card is about the energies of the chakras. Keep aligning, keep working on it. And again, it's the second chakra that he's working on. So, keep working with that, keep clearing, keep knowing that. And the second chakra to do with relationships, to do with creativity, keep working away at it, because everything is in order and everything is happening with those beautiful that beautiful celebratory card before that is showing that things really are coming together. And if you can keep your energies high, that's all you need to do is keep the energies high, and the rest will unfold. So third card, sense of purpose. Keep chipping away. Too many cards jumped out. We have the Queen of Wands, and she knows who she is, and she also is very much in control, and she's in her power because she's wearing that beautiful yellow. And she's holding the sunflower, so she knows where she's going. She knows she's always going to look towards the sun, towards the light, which is what sunflowers always do. And if there's a cloudy day, apparently, I just found out recently, that sunflowers look at each other if it's a cloudy day and there's no sun for them to look at. So they look at each other, and I thought that was rather beautiful. And so she's got her magic with her. She's in charge. She's holding the wand. She knows what she wants. She's in control of her thoughts. She's keeping herself in that uplifted state. And there's two lions behind her, which really, again, very much that looks like, to do with the lion's gate, we could say. So very much move forward, strong in her feminine energy. And that's the heart card today. So being strong in her feminine energy, she's wearing a white cape, wearing her spirituality well. And she looks like she's in Egypt. Oops, too many cards. Abundance. So it's time to move forward. And this also can be about relationships here, the balance of the masculine and the feminine, or divine opposites, because we have the white sphinx here and the black sphinx here, and it's the chariot, which is moving forward. So it's time to move forward, maybe time to even take a trip and go somewhere. But definitely things are moving forward. So this is the energy of truth, because it's the fifth card, so it's to do with our throat chakra. So things are starting to come out in the open. Things are starting to move in the direction that we want them to. It's a card number 7 in the major arcana. So again, we can see that it is very divine travel maybe coming up. Maybe you have some a spiritual journey that you're going to do. That could simply be in meditation, of course, or it could actually be going somewhere, but some spiritual travel happening there, some movement forward spiritually, in particular in relation to your spiritual truth. Card number 6. Card number 6, temperance. So balance here, you know, this is to do with our visions and forced insights and keeping things balanced in that, looking after, balancing it out. This angel reminds me of the angel of the presence, who's with us all of the time. We each have our angel of the presence, our higher self, which is coming together. And this is the love of the higher self. So there we go. We have that energy connected with the brow chakra, pouring, the waters from one cup to the other. So higher love, higher self-love, higher self-love, higher self-love. Keep it flowing. It's flowing, it's flowing, it's flowing. And she or he has, one foot in the water there. So, always keeping that little bit of balance, a little bit on the ground, a little bit in the emotions, but not emotions as in, suki-la-la emotions. Emotions as in being in touch with the emotions, being in touch. And this is an interesting card to finish with. It's number 7, 7 of Swords, and it's the 7th card. So this one would appear to be negative in a sense, when the others, other than the first one, appear to be more positive. But looking at it this way, from what we have coming up here, this is the higher self saying, let go of all of the troubles and strife and move forward, move away from the dramas, move away from the struggles, trust with that number 7, and everything will be beautiful and, bright and shiny, and stay with the space of joy. So that's the 7th card, and we're going to have the last 2 cards after the codes. So those of you that only get this video, you don't get the last 2 cards. They'll come after. So that's it. That's the energies from today, Monday, until next week, when we'll have the next round of energies coming through. Close of the date. Hallelujah. Celebration time. We arrived, and we are moving right through. Tomorrow is a whole new year. I'll see you on the other side.